Hello guys, it's me Lizzy. Yesterday something happened that honestly made me feel really ashamed, and I still can't stop thinking about it. I thought I was doing the right thing, but by the end of the day I realized I was completely wrong. The funny part is that I wasn't even the one who disrespected my grandfather, yet I was the one who got disciplined by my mother. After everything that happened, I understood why. So today I want to share this story with all of you. Yesterday afternoon, everyone was at home. My grandfather was sitting in the living room watching television, while my mother was busy in the kitchen. I was using my phone, and my 10-year-old younger brother was running around the house playing. It was just a normal day, and nothing unusual was happening. After a while, my grandfather called my younger brother and asked him to bring him a glass of water.
It was a very simple request.
Instead of listening politely, my brother got annoyed because he was busy playing. He answered my grandfather in a rude tone and refused to do it. The moment I heard those words, I couldn't believe it. I felt angry immediately. In my mind, I kept thinking, how can he talk to Grandpa like that? Without thinking for even a second, I stood up and walked straight toward him. Instead of explaining calmly that what he did was wrong, I completely lost my temper. I started shouting at him loudly. I told him that he had no manners and asked him why he behaved like that. I used harsh words that I should never have used with a 10-year-old child. The louder I became, the quieter he became. Within a few seconds, tears started rolling down his face. He tried to explain himself, but I didn't even let him speak. I just kept talking over him. Soon he started crying so badly that he couldn't even say a single word. At that moment, I still believed I was doing the right thing. I thought I was teaching him to respect our grandfather. I didn't realize that the way I was teaching him was completely wrong. While all this was happening, my mother came out of the kitchen because she heard the shouting. She looked at my younger brother first. His face was full of tears, and he was crying nonstop. Then she looked at me and asked, "What happened here?" I quickly explained everything. I told her that he had disrespected Grandpa and that I was only teaching him a lesson. I honestly expected my mother to agree with me. I thought she would praise me for correcting him. Instead, she looked disappointed. She calmly asked me one question. "Did he make a mistake?" I replied, "Yes." Then she asked, "And did you also make a mistake?" I stayed silent because I didn't understand what she meant. She said, "He was wrong for disrespecting his grandfather, but you were wrong for using bad language and making him cry. If you want to teach someone respect, you have to speak respectfully yourself." Those words hit me, but I still didn't think I deserved to be disciplined. Then my mother told me what my discipline would be. She said, "For the next 5 hours, you are going to stay with your younger brother. You will play with him, make him smile again, and politely explain why respecting elders is important. You will not leave him alone until those 5 hours are over." At first I thought she was joking. 5 whole hours? I looked at her and asked, "Seriously?" She nodded and said, "Yes. You scared him. Now it's your responsibility to fix what you did." I didn't argue because I knew she was serious. So I went to my younger brother. At first he didn't even want to look at me. He was still upset. I felt really bad seeing him like that. I apologized to him and told him I shouldn't have shouted at him. Slowly, he stopped crying. We started playing together. First we played a board game. Then we built something with his toy blocks. Later we played football outside for a while. We even watched some funny videos together. Little by little he started smiling again. After we had spent some time together, I sat beside him and talked to him calmly. I told him that Grandpa is old and deserves respect. I explained that when elders ask us to do something reasonable, we should answer politely even if we don't feel like doing it. This time I didn't shout. I didn't use any harsh words. I simply talked to him like an older brother should. To my surprise, he listened carefully. He even said, "I'm sorry. I won't talk to Grandpa like that again." Hearing those words made me realize something important. He understood me much better when I spoke kindly than when I shouted at him. By the time those 5 hours were over, I had learned a much bigger lesson than my younger brother. My mother wasn't trying to punish me just for the sake of punishment. She wanted me to understand that respect cannot be taught through anger. If I want my younger brother to speak politely, then I have to be polite too. Children don't only listen to our words. They also copy our behavior. Looking back now, I feel really ashamed of the way I reacted yesterday. I thought I was helping, but I actually made the situation worse. Instead of correcting him with patience, I scared him. My mother was absolutely right to discipline me. To be honest, this isn't even the first time I've been disciplined because of one of my bad habits. I lose my temper too quickly sometimes, and I'm still trying to improve. Yesterday reminded me that being older doesn't mean shouting louder. It means setting a better example. So that's what happened yesterday. I want to share the story because maybe someone watching also has younger brothers or sisters. Trust me, speaking with kindness works much better than shouting. And if you enjoyed hearing one of my discipline stories, let me know in the comments. I have many more stories where my own bad habits got me disciplined, and I'll share them with you next time.